Good morning students. Today we discuss about 12th day accountancy morning video. So in this video we continue the same chapter, accounts from incomplete records, and we previously discussed 5 mark sum, example 17. Now also we discuss one more 5 mark sum, example 18. So in this 5 mark sum they are asking to prepare trading and profit loss account and also the balance sheet. So Bharati does not maintain books under single and double system. So they are asking to prepare trading and profit loss account and also balance sheet for the year ended 31st March 2019. So in this problem, cash book is given, that is some of the receipts and some of the payments are given in the sum, and some other information is also given and additional information is given. So in the case of cash book, in debit side, two balance brought on, that is opening cash 32,000, two sales 1,60,000, that is cash sales, it should be taken to trading account credit side. Debtors, that is 1,20,000, it is cash received from a debtors, it should be taken to total debtors account credit side. And then by purchase, it is cash purchase, it should be taken to trading account debit side 56,000. Creditors, it is cash paid to creditors, it should be taken to total creditors account credit side. General expenses 24,000, profit loss account debit side. Wages 10,000, trading account debit side. And balance C remains closing cash balance, that is 1,42,000, it should be taken to balance sheet asset side, cash in hand. Then other information point of view, stock, both the stock is given, opening stock 40,000, closing stock 60,000. Opening stock should be taken to trading on debit side, closing stock should be taken to trading on credit side, and also balance sheet asset side, closing stock 60,000 rupees. Debtors, opening is given, it should be taken to total debtors account debit side to balance brought down, and closing debtors is not given, it is given question mark. So in this problem, if you preparing total debtors account means the closing debtor will arise, the balance of closing debtor will arise. So for that purpose you should prepare total debtors account in order to find out a closing balance of debtors. You should prepare total debtors account. And then creditors, both the balance is given, opening and closing. Opening will be taken to total creditors account credit side by balance brought down. Closing should be taken to debit side, total creditors account to balance CD, and also closing balance will be taken to balance sheet, liability side, creditors, sundry creditors, closing amount will be taken to balance sheet, liability side. Machinery, opening 1,70,000, closing 1,70,000, closing amount will be taken to balance sheet. So all the closing balances of stock, debtor, creditor, machinery, and also in from the cash book, closing cash balance 1,42,000, all should be taken to balance sheet, closing balance sheet. Additional information is also given, additional information. Credit purchase is given 74,000, it should be taken to trading account debit side. Credit sales is also given 1,40,000, it is also taken to trading account credit side, and also debtors account debit side, credit sales. Opening capital is given, so no need to prepare statement of affairs. Opening capital is given in the sum itself. And then depreciation machinery by 10%. So first you should calculate 10% from machinery value, opening value 1,70,000. So from 1,70,000 calculate 10%, it will come 17,000. How much? 17,000. So that 17,000 should be taken to debit side of profit and loss account, because of depreciation on machinery is one of the loss for the business. So it should be taken to debit side of profit loss account. And also from the balance sheet, from machinery value 1,70,000, you should subtract depreciation amount 17,000. 10%, 17,000 should be subtract from 1,70,000 in the asset side of balance sheet. Okay, so with the help of these notes, we should prepare first total debtors account. Because of in this problem, no need to prepare statement of affairs, opening capital is given, no need to prepare total creditors account, because in this problem all the information of creditors is given. So while preparing creditors account, it will tally. So no need to prepare creditors account, only total debtors account, because of closing balance of debtor is not given in the sum. For finding out that value, you must prepare total debtors account. So first total debtors account. So you should already we discussed, with the help of the specimen, use both the side and make the necessary column. First two balance brought down 38,000, it is also given in the sum. Two sales, credit sales, it is also given in the sum. Additional information 1,40,000. By cash received, it is also given in the sum 1,20,000 in the cash book. And while balancing this ledger, in debit side the total is 1,78,000. In credit side only one amount is there, 1,20,000. So 1,78,000 is the highest amount. Write this amount both the sides. Debit side 1,78,000. Credit side is also 1,78,000. And while balancing 1,20,000 from 1,78,000, the balance is 58,000. It is the closing balance of debtor. So by balance CD, balancing figure 58,000. It is the closing balance of a debtor's value. Okay. Now we should prepare trading and profit loss account. So trading and profit loss account, you should make the necessary column by using both the side of your accounts notebook. So trading and profit loss account are for the year ending 31st March 2019. Make the necessary columns. First two opening stock debit side 40,000, it is already given in the sum. To purchase, both the purchase, cash purchase and credit purchase is given in the sum. Cash purchase is taken from cash book 56,000. Credit purchase is taken from additional information 74,000. Now you can add two amount, the total purchase will come 1,30,000. In credit side by sales, both the sales are given. Cash sales 1,60,000, it is from cash book debit side, and credit sales is 1,40,000, it is from additional information. So the total sales is 3 lakhs. And the closing stock is also given in the sum, that is 60,000. And wages is one of the expenses given in the sum, cash book 10,000. It should be debited in trading account. So while balancing this trading account, first you can add debit 1,30,000, 40, 10. Total is 1,80,000. In credit side 3,60,000. So 3,60,000 is the highest amount. So write that highest amount on both the side of the trading account. Debit side 3,60,000, credit side is also 3,60,000. Now you can subtract 3,60,000 and 1,80,000. The balance is 1,80,000. That balance amount is called as gross profit. So to gross profit 1,80,000, and that should be taken to profit loss account credit side by gross profit, balance brought down, that is 1,80,000. So after writing it, again go through the sum. There is one expense and depreciation that should be taken. No discount received or discount allowed. So general expense, to general expense, it should be taken from cash book 24,000. Depreciation on machinery 17,000. It is given in the adjustment, additional information, that is depreciation 10%. It should be calculated from the machinery value 1,70,000. So 1,70,000 into 10 by 100 means 17,000. So after writing all these three amounts, now balance the profit loss account. The highest amount is 1,80,000, that is credit side. Debit side only 41,000. Total is 41,000. So from 1,80,000 subtract 41,000, the balance is 1,39,000. That amount is net profit. So to net profit, transfer to capital account 1,39,000. So let us prepare balance sheet. So balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. So assets and liabilities should be taken from the given sum, closing all closing balances. So from the cash book, take closing cash. That is, the closing cash is 1,42,000. That should be right in the asset side. Stock, closing stock, it is 60,000. Debtors, closing debtors, it can be arise from total debtors account 58,000. Machinery 1,70,000. From that 1,70,000 subtract depreciation 17,000. So the net amount is 1,53,000. And then capital 2,22,000. It is already given in the sum. Add net profit. It is taken from profit loss account debit side. Net profit 1,39,000. You can add it 3,61,000. And then creditors, closing creditors 52,000. It is already given in the sum. Now you can tally both the sides. Debit liability side total is 4,13,000, and also the asset side total is also 4,13,000. So balance sheet tallied. So by this way you can also prepare the same example 18 in your accounts assignment notebook. Complete the assignment and send task complete message in the group. Thank you.